there, it's Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. We're with round number 2 of Mono Green Beats. This is a keepable hand. It's one drop, of course, would be ideal here, but we've got a pretty significant Reverent Hunter. I mean, we do need to draw into a land, but I mean, if we continue to draw into 2 drops, that's not bad either. I mean, we have 3 turns to draw into a land. No way am I going to mulligan this. See what we're up against. A Temple of Deceit. Could be Esper, could be mono black, but a Bile Blight, it's going to be Esper. So Esper is going to be a bit of an issue. What's he doing here? Syncopate it. Yep, he's going to syncopate our guy. That's fine. We got Experiment 1, but I still think Swordwise Centaur is the right line of play. See if he Jaces here. It is a Jace. +1's Jace. We are going to have to attack into Jace, which we will do to get Jace down to a 3. And we'll Boon Satyr then at his turn to flash in. And see what else. Detention Sphere onto the Swordwise Centaur. Okay. And he could still have another Syncopate up. Dissolve, Azorius Charm. I think I'm going to give him the Dissolves rather than the Azorius Charm, as I do believe that they are a bit more powerful. Unfortunately, he's got Mutavault activation, but we do have an aspect of a Hydra. I'm going to Boon Satyr here. And right now what we're going to do is we're going to Burning-Tree Emissary and cast a Reverent Hunter. That way we can't dissolve that. And see if he wants to trade the Mutavault. Still got an Azorius Charm, huh? Okay. Well. So at this point, we attack into Jace with both of them. I do think we need to kill Jace. See if he activates the Mutavault to block which one. I do believe it is good to keep that alive. I mean, you can dissolve this. Yeah, I did forget about the dissolve. But we can actually kill Jace. He does kill that, but we get an Experiment 1 out of it. And still have a 6/6 he has to deal with. And we get that Jace out of the way. I know one card's a Dissolve in hand, and we can Boon Satyr in a turn to stop the Dissolves. But it looks like Elspeth's going to come down here. Another Jace. Ugh. And see if he's got that other Azorius Charm. Again, I'm going to give him the Azorius Charm and the Supreme Verdict and the Sphinx's Revelation, which is probably what he's going to take. But this allows me to kill that Jace. And yeah, he's just got Supreme Verdict now. Geez, those Jaces are really good. He's been able to hit very, very well with Jace. So there's Supreme Verdict, and he still can dissolve a Boon Satyr. But that will allow us to resolve whatever after that. So he's got Dissolve and Sphinx's Revelation in hand. And down to 2 cards. And that Sphinx is probably going to get him there. So what we're going to do is we're going to Sage and Militant. And at least it gives us something. And I'm sure he's going to Sphinxes for 1,000 here. Fill back up his hand. And that's probably going to be game. But we'll be on the play next turn. Alright, so there's Elspeth. Which we have a Nylea in hand, which is going to be awesome. So we might even be able to take out Elspeth. He had another Syncopate? He's got a Last Breath. Ouch. That hurts. Now we need to draw into a land. No, we do not have a land, and attacking into Elspeth is pointless here. It's just going to be a Reverent Hunter, and hopefully again we draw into that land for the Nylea. Supreme Verdict. Alright, I've seen enough. We're done. We can't win this now. We'll go on to the sideboard. The Mistcutter Hydra is coming in. The Bramblecrush the Bramblecrushes come in. The bows do not come in. I do believe the Mortal Resolve and Ranger's Guiles come in. And then we take out, again, the weak cards. I think Nylea's Disciple, or Nylea, God of the Hunt, is actually very weak versus him. Wild Beastmaster is weak. The Reverent Hunters are pretty slow as well. And we just want to be as quick as possible. So we don't need the Sages to ramp now. So we'll just keep one Sage in, and we'll submit this. Yes, I'd like to play first. I'm going to be risky here and keep this hand. We have an Experiment 1, and we have double Aspect of Hydra, so if we can actually draw into one more land, we could be very good to go. We do need to draw into that land, though. If we draw into another 1-drop, we're okay. Another Experiment 1 is fine, but, I mean, we have a few turns, really, that we need to hit that land. If we hit it right here, we're going to be awesome. No, we don't hit it. We hit a 4-drop. So it doesn't look like we're going to win this. I mean, it was risky, but I didn't want a mulligan. Maybe it was a mulligan on the play. Because now he's got like Ultimate Prices or Doomblade. There's our other 1-drops. We'll attack in here. And whoops, I should have done that the other way around. I'm thinking this is going to get dissolved. Nope, it does not. So I played that wrong. Going a little bit too fast here. And he missed his land drop, though. So this is good for us. Now we have Mortal's Resolves that we can actually just keep up. And we can actually just Burning-Tree Emissary. No, we can't. I think the right play here is just attacking with both and keep the Mortal's Resolves up. And he just scoops. He's not even close to dead. He could still draw in another card, Detention Sphere, and be fine. So, a risky key for me works out. Reverent Hunters we don't want. Again, I don't think anything comes in. I think we're fine. On the play, on the draw, doesn't make any difference. Esper can be a little bit rough on the draw. This is a keepable hand. We have the double Dryad Militants. I think this is fine versus him. It's weak to a Supreme Verdict and a Detention Sphere, but we have the Mistcutter Hydra too, which is just awesome. I don't like having 4 lands. We do not want to draw into one more land. That was one of the better draws, as we can apply pressure now. And he can Last Breath this, which looks like what's going to come down. Yep, Last Breath. But this now we can go Experiment 1, Dryad Militant, Evolve, and we still have 4 power on board. So and next turn we can actually evolve the Experiment 1, and be pretty good. And he can't syncopate that. He can Azorius Charm the Experiment 1. But it looks like 5's going through. Nope, 2's going through. All right. So see if we get Supremed. Okay, so I do believe that the right play is to kill Jace here. This does exactly 5. But again, we're so dead to a Supreme Verdict now. And I do believe we extend. He would have used a Supreme Verdict if he had it. So we are going to try to overextend here. And if he's got it. We just got to hope that he doesn't. He's used his Azorius Charm. He's Sphinxing for 2 or 3 here. He's Sphinxing for 3 here. So he's got, or 2. And so he's got 3 draws to hit that Supreme Verdict. If he doesn't have it. It looks like he's capping out very quickly here. Ouch. He drew into it. And it looks like we're going to die. The only thing we really draw into is a Mistcutter Hydra. I had to go for it there. But Jace is going to get him card advantage. We'll give him the Supreme Verdict. He does take it. It's just going to be a Mistcutter Hydra. He's going to pounce on me for 2. And we draw Forest. So it did get a little bit mana flooded this game as well. This is actually just U-White. So U-White actually seems a little bit more difficult than Esper to beat. We will Tusker here. I mean, I'm sure he's got like Dissolves in his hand now. So you can have a Temple of Silence here. That was a bad Jace. I'm sure he's got an Azorius Charm, though, or something, or even it's just Supreme Verdicts here to kill off the Kalonian Tusker. And then activates the Mutavault. Now it's going to be a Detention Sphere. Well, it allows us to Bramblecrush to get it back, but Bramblecrush not being instant speed is huge. He's going to just try to kill me off with a Mutavault and get card advantage with his Jace. And Forests are Definitely not out of style in this deck. We are drawing them every turn. And there's a Ranger's Guile. Too many turns too late. Gonna main. Okay, there's Elspeth. And that is game. We drew way too many forests there. Again, I don't know if that was the right play to run into the Supreme Verdict. I don't think he had in his hand. I really do believe he drew into it those 3 cards with the Sphinx's Revelation. So I still feel like I made the right play. I made the only play that would have won me the game. So yeah, it does look really, really bad to run into that. But it is what it is. I end up going 1-1 in this 8-man, so we will get packs for it. And anyway, we'll do a wrap-up video here. This has been Kevin with GatheringMagic.com. Thanks for watching.